At it again. I can't believe it, huh? Jesus fuck. I mean, friends of the club. That's what I meant to say. Sorry for my uncouth experimentation. God bless everybody. Nobody needs to be walking around when it's almost 1 a.m., but we do. A lot of times I catch my people like Gal Pal and other friends right at about one, It ain't that it's right, it's just that it is. I think I heard about somebody making a video, publishing it on Sunday. Yeah. But Monday at 10 p.m. plus, right? Sometimes we have some of our interesting characters around. Sometimes even all the way up to 1 a.m. Uh, the question is, do I trust you? Squirmy's in the house. Oh my God. Like I was just kidding. I said, the question is, do I trust that man? It's Squirmy. What's up, dude?
Eating some black ice cream.
My goodness, man. What's it like? I mean, you guys are on the Eastern timetable like us, where it's almost 1, or you like Midwest, or I mean, I know you guys say pop, right? You guys drink pop,
That shit looks foul,
Midwest,
doesn't
right? What time is it, bro? That's what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to
it?
nail
It
down
is 12:54.
my idiocy.
12:54. I
Right.
just got my
So you're
daughter
the
to
same
bed.
as us. Eastern Standard, right? Eastern Standard.
Yeah, we put my daughter to bed at about 9, but she got up a little while ago. So she's always giving me a hard time about staying asleep.
Well, hey, look, man. You're a fucking hero already because you connected with your woman when you were 18, right? You're 28. You're 10 years later. You got the kids. You guys are taking care of each other. I mean, you're a fucking hero, dude.
Yeah,
Because
thank
people
you.
don't do that. People fucking tuck tail and run. They don't have the balls to do the real thing, and you did it. You did it already. Like, I know you're gonna do better in the future, but I'm telling you, you've already done it. You're already that.
Oh, yeah.
So God bless, man. I mean
Thank
that.
you.
I mean that seriously.
Thank you, man.
I don't care if anybody's watching this, but Pua, she'll end up watching this, and she's the greatest too, man. When nobody's watching and Pua is, she's the greatest.
I gotta grab my charger.
Hell yeah. I told you I couldn't even stream today unless my charger worked, but hell yeah, man. Well, I got this package, no address is the backside, but this is like a brick of Coke. It's coming to a worthy recipient. I wouldn't know who. Somebody named Jimmy James Conroy or something. Anybody in our culture. Somebody. So what you been doing recently, Squirmy, besides challenges?
um, I pretty much only take care of my kids. Is what I do.
Right? I do that. I do that, so I understand.
Yeah.
Um, I don't know how much you put out there. You have 3 of them. What are their ages? I don't know what you put out there already. You know what I mean? But I got like endless numbers of kids. One time I'll share a little picture, our little panorama, because we got a lot of kids, and most of them are natives. Most of them are tribes people. I'm not a tribes person, so it's kind of cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm a German Itai, but these guys are actual like. Yeah, I guess Mongolia walked all the way down here and made the natives, but these guys are tribes. And it's great to have this huge family of tribesmen. I'm just trying to read what's coming through. Hey, everybody, you guys are cool as hell. Yeah, you're being nice. Hey, don't forget to subscribe. I always forget to ask. Just press like, press subscribe. You know it costs nothing, and you don't even have to come back. But if you like Squirmy, give me a chip. That's it. No big deal. So yeah, man, I just wonder, like, what have you been doing around your area? You take those kids out? Excuse me.
Oh, they usually go to my girlfriend's dad's every other weekend, and we go to my mom's house like the other weekends. So
Yeah, I did notice that you said I'll do certain videos because this weekend they're going to be in my in-laws, right?
yeah,
Which is smart as hell, obviously, right? You also said you have a background in warehouses, right? Like working on production and storage, of things.
yeah,
And I understand you're in the industrial part of our country, to be honest. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
hopefully, I know those jobs have been cut down. Like I fucking know. I know it's like 10% of what used to be available. But hopefully, with you having at least some background, like me, right? I'm a forklift driver. I'm a fucking front end loader. I'm absolutely dyslexic. So it's like almost an impossible job. And if I didn't learn how to skateboard when I was a child, I could never do it. But I couldn't drive a car either, if I didn't learn that shit. Because I have to think about my back tail. You know what I mean?
Are my lips
'Cause
black?
I'm a retard, bro. You know what I mean?
No, don't say that.
Well, it's true though. It's true. I have blocks. You know, when they say to a dyslexic kid, right? They're like, "Look at your fingers. Which one is the L?" And I look at them and I'm like, "These are fucking floating sevens. I have no fucking idea." So this is what I do. These fingers link together when they click. You see that? That's the left.
Mhm.
That's the only reason I know it's the left. And I worked at UPS, man, because I tried to figure out where we were. And we came here, right? And we're in this part of Virginia. And I was like, oh, the airport is the place. So I went to Dulles and I worked as a, baggage handler, loader, driver, all that shit, right? Cool. I figured out what the main business was and I got myself in. But then I started looking around, because I messed up a few things, okay? But I started looking around and I got in UPS and I was like, man, that's good pay for easy work. But as a dyslexic person, you pick the shit up over here, right? And then you're supposed to put it on the left side over there when you turn around, right? It blew my fucking mind. I was so lost, dude. Impossible, bro. And that's what I'm saying. Like, man, I try to pass, right? Any good retard does. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And I don't mean any disrespect, man, because everybody has like, legitimate things that they've been diagnosed of. I don't mean any disrespect to anybody. Everybody's cool. My kids, they're all diagnosed, but they have people first language, they say. People with autism, people with anxiety disorder. They don't say like fucking retard Captain Retard Joe. So it's a different world. We didn't pay to get diagnosed, I guess, because I was too scared of fucking doctors. I
I've,
thought they were cops.
I've got paranoid schizophrenia.
I know. So you call that schizoaffective disorder, right? Within my
No, it's
world.
something different.
Oh, is it different than that?
Well,
Paranoid schizophrenia?
they're very similar, but schizoaffective is like with bipolar.
Okay. Okay. But
I'm
your
not
your pole
bipolar.
is only to the paranoid side. So you're an anxiety fiend, basically.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah,
I know I studied. So you're
yeah.
an
I'm not
anxiety
bipolar.
fiend with paranoia. And paranoia is not what people think. It's not like I think I hear voices or whatever. It's just suggestions that come from the inner self. It's
Yeah.
not like I heard a woman say this and a man say that. No, it's information delivered by the inner self. Which it doesn't sound like a crime to me. It just sounds like something you need to monitor, right? No big deal.
Yeah, as long as I take my meds, I'll be alright. No, yeah, I can't do drugs either. Like I can't do uppers.
Yeah, that dude who was like bullshitting, and his name was Refundo Mundo or whatever, and he was bullshitting about like giving his kid too many fucking melatonins until he went to sleep
Oh
for 20
yeah, yeah,
hours and
yeah.
just being a dick like that. That's absolute bullshit, obviously, right? But I will tell you the truth of
What's
this
up,
matter
dude?
is like when you go to the schools and we have kids with special needs, right? They can only suggest downers. And then they complain about kids being tired in school and whatever. So they will talk about melatonin. They will talk about over the counters. I asked the lady, how come I don't just give this kid like because my little daughter, um, she's a southerner anyway. It's like so weird. But anyway, because my sons are like fucking Jersey Delphia boardwalk dudes. And they had never even been there, so I don't even know. And don't worry, Squirmy, I'm just gonna continue the story because I know you're nearby. So anyway, what I'm saying is, I was like, how come I can't just give her like fucking sugary iced tea, like the stuff that she's supposed to love anyway? And they're like, hey, we don't recommend any uppers around here. And they're like, why don't you shove her down with it? Because she's gonna be quiet, she's gonna be complacent, she's gonna be tired. You're gonna complain about that. You're gonna send her home. My gosh, I've done this with every child, man. Um, my God, man, this is a 20-year thing already, and we're gonna have to do 20 more with these kids. You understand?
Yeah.
I'm not mad about it. I love it, man. These fucking kids are awesome. Our kids are cool as hell. One time I will. I'll share that as my next fucking, what do you call it? The you have to edit the thumbnail. I'll put the whole kids up there, the whole strain at the beginning of the year. There are a lot of tribesmen though. That's what I'm saying. I'm not an Indian, so it's different. But I love they're the best.
Bro, I got 90 subscribers today.
Oh, you got 90 new?
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I saw your stream earlier like twice today, right? I know you were on for extended time. I know that your man, bruh, right? He's in the liquor store. Is he wearing a bulletproof vest with like,
It's
accoutrements? Is that what's up?
it's really a weighted vest like for working out, but it will stop everything up to a 50 caliber.
Well, I
So
mean,
sort
if
of.
I worked in a liquor store, maybe I would wear a bulletproof vest anyway.
Yeah, they're like right on the border of Mexico and Texas, so
Wow. Like a Juarez or Rancho Cucamonga. Where are they? I don't know.
they're in El Paso.
Nogales. Nogales. Oh, El Paso. Okay, okay, El
Yeah.
Paso. The Pass. Yeah. Totally, dude. Totally. That's crazy. That's crazy. So what's his name? I just know Bra.
His name is George, but Bruh Cloud TV.
Cool. Okay. I'll sub him up, man.
Yeah, we figured out how to we cracked the code today. We cracked the code on my stream.
Good.
So
Tell
we
me.
went live for
Let's
3 hours.
deliver.
Yeah, we went live for 3 hours earlier, vertical mode on my stream together. Got 60 subscribers off that. We did it again. Got 20, 25. Man, that was crazy. So we're gonna start doing it like every day. We're gonna
Right.
alternate channels though.
Right. Oh yeah. That makes perfect sense. Yeah. So he's
Yeah,
allowed to stream when he's at work. That's fucking beautiful. You know what I mean?
yeah. His boss
And
is
like
his
I
best
said to
friend.
you, I told you that shirt. I was like, don't wear that outside. I'm so glad you get to stay inside.
I
Because
thought it
my
was
son
cool when I
put it
got
on,
it.
dude, and he came back. And I have one of those, Dare, like Stop Drugs Company or
Yeah,
whatever. One of those shirts because it's streetwear or whatever. It says Dare to resist police violence, and it's not a big deal. But when I fucking walk around with that, they're like thumbing their billy clubs. They're like ready to knock me out. So I swear to you, you don't want to wear that shirt in public.
yeah.
You don't. But that's just funny, man. That shit's fun. That's cool, man. So, what does vertical mean? Are we doing vertical? I don't even know. I just sent you the link.
Yeah, we're in vertical right now. How many
Oh
viewers?
man, we're
It's gonna
about to
be
make
really
so
cool.
much money. I haven't even been looking in the chat. Who's in there?
Yeah, we're in vertical mode right now. Whenever
Cool.
you're viewing a live in vertical mode, you can swipe up, and it'll bring up
Mhm.
somebody else's live. So I
That's
guess that's
crazy.
how I guess that's how people found me today.
I'm too Amish for that, but yeah, that's cool.
Mhm.
Wow. All right, man. Thank you so much, man.
Yeah,
Wait
buddy.
till you get this. Well, this for whoever I'm sending that to. Wait till you get that. It's gonna be crazy, bro.
I don't know about this brownie, man.
I don't know either. I don't know because I don't have one of those.
Yeah,
I don't
we'll
even know what
figure,
you're
we'll
talking
figure it
about.
out.
You
We'll figure it out. Figure it out together.
Somebody told me something about butter. I have a farmer. Why would a farmer make butter? I don't know. Maybe there's cows.
Yeah.
But what they do is like apparently, because this is very like esoteric type shit. The person makes the butter on the moon schedule. So you have to understand it isn't done at the wrong time. It's only on the waxing or waning of the moon, you know. I guess you'll get that. I guess it's going to be distilled in. I just love
I'll be bestowed the knowledge on the arrival of the package.
I mean, we just take the whole thing. That's what I'm saying. Like I've been told that's excessive and insane. And we just take the whole thing. But then we give it to somebody else and they're like, "Man, I missed work tomorrow." And then we give it to
Yeah.
somebody else and they're like, "I think I didn't drink enough water." I'm like, "Drink enough water? I didn't send you water." You know. And then they're like, "Well, I was throwing up for 14 hours." And I'm like, "The fuck are you talking about?" Like, so good luck.
Yeah,
my other
I'll be
friend,
all right.
my other friend, oh my god, I sent it to him on his birthday. He hasn't had any weed in 25 years. And I'm talking, just metaphorically, like this doesn't really exist. But there was a guy and he hadn't had weed for 25 years at all. And I told him like you can have this cookie. And he's like, "Okay." And I was like, "Happy birthday." He thought that years had passed. He was scared to go upstairs because he thought that everybody who used to live there was dead, rotting, and like in bones and shit. And I
What
was
the
like, "You did?" And he was like, "Yeah." And I gave a third of it to my cousin. And I was like, "Your cousin's on MAO inhibitors, right?" And he was like, "Yeah, my cousin's on antidepressants." So his cousin felt nothing. And he took two-thirds. And he thought it was 6 years later and everybody rotted away upstairs and nobody could take him to the hospital. Never happened to me. I don't know anything about stuff like that.
Yeah.
All I think was, I'm fucking tired. I don't think all these like complicated things. I have no imagination, I guess. But you guys will. So I can't wait to see what happens. And I have to go. Get back to work. I thank you for coming in.
Yeah, no problem, man. Thanks for having me.
I apologize to the chat that I missed everything because I've been focused in on scoring me. I can't do it, dude. I can't. I have to be present. So I'll look back. Respect to everybody, though. I love you. All right.
Yeah, yeah.
See you
Later.
soon. See you soon.
Yes, sir.